So I mentioned this before in previous videos, but growing up, I was never the confident type. I had really low self esteem. I used to think that I was ugly. And one of the reasons why is because I would have pimples on my face, especially on my forehead. And I even got chicken pox at one point. So it left a few scars on my face. And I was also underweight. I would weigh 99 pounds or 100 pounds. And no matter how much I would eat, I still couldn't gain weight. And that happened because of my high metabolism. When I would talk to people, I would look down. I couldn't make eye contact with people at all. Even when I was walking the street, I would look down. I would always try to like walk the street with my headphones in my ears. Or because I was afraid of people. And there was a time when one of my uncles, he told me that when you're walking, you should lift your head. And even though I started doing that, I still had low confidence, low self-esteem. I remember when I first joined social media, it was Facebook, and it took me a long time to post a picture of myself. I wanted to join Instagram. I remember I wanted to join Instagram. And when I realized that I have to post pictures of myself, I didn't join. But I really wanted to join, but I just wasn't feeling confident enough to take a picture of myself. There were times when I couldn't look in the mirror because I didn't like what I saw. And even when I started posting pictures, like as I got older, I started posting pictures of myself. The caption sometimes would have been, I'm ugly, but I could treat you right, or something like that. So my confidence, it grew a little bit, but I was still very insecure in myself. And it was like that for most of my teenage years. Even though people would tell me that I'm attractive, that I'm cute or whatever, I still didn't believe it. I still couldn't fully see it. But it's only when I turned 18 or 19, I started exercising. And that was one of the biggest things that boosted my confidence. Just to see the way my body would change, just to see myself finally gain weight, it boosted my confidence. It made me feel like I was on top of the world. It made me feel like I could do anything, that nobody could tell me that I am ugly. It made my confidence just go up. And even till this day, my confidence is high. Because if I wasn't confident, I wouldn't be making videos right now. So, exercising, it really changed my life. That is the number one thing that changed my life. And another thing that I started doing, I started like talking to myself in the mirror. So when I learned about affirmations and all of that, I would look in the mirror and have conversations with myself. I mean, I wouldn't talk back. I would just tell myself that I look good. Nobody better than me. Like, I would just build myself, because even though people would tell me that I look good and tell me that that I am a good person or whatever, even though they would tell me that, I at the end of the day, they could tell me that all the time, but I have to believe it for myself. And then people could tell me that I look good, but I can't rely on people to keep telling me that, because not all the time there will be somebody there to tell me that I look good. So I started telling myself that I look good and all these nice things for myself. Like, and that helped me build up my self-esteem. And then another thing I did too, I changed the way I dress. Instead of dressing to please people, I would dress to please myself. So, like, if you've seen the way I used to dress before compared to now, it's way better. Like, before, I didn't really care about if I was matching, but now I care about if my clothes match. So if I wear black, a black jersey, black jeans, a Converse, and yeah, I care more about the way I dress now, and all of that boosting my confidence, boosting my self-esteem, and even my hair. I mean, right now it seems a little messy, but most of the time when I have to go out, my hair is always neat. So exercising, talking to myself, the way I dress, my hair, even the way I smell good. So all of those things, when it come together, I would feel like instead of on top of the world, I would feel like I'm on top of the universe. I would feel real good about myself. So now I can say that I am confident in a lot of ways compared to back then. I changed a lot, and it's for the better, and everything I'm changing. So those are the few things that helped me to become a confident person. It helped me to feel comfortable in my own skin. So even if somebody tells me that I am unattractive or something like that, it doesn't do anything to me. That's because I built myself. I built myself up to the point where words, it doesn't hurt me the way it did before. And that is how it's supposed to be. Because everybody in the world could tell me that I'm unattractive, but as long as I know that I look good, as long as I feel good within myself, it doesn't bother me in any way at all. And that is how things supposed to be. That is how it should be.